Hello everyone and welcome to this Let's Play that Ben has set up to set me up.
Yes, I have, yeah.
It is the Middle-earth strategy battle game.
It is, yes. Finally got it on the channel after many, many years of trying and failing and weird time warps where nothing happened because of disease and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. But no, it's finally here. We're going to be diving into a scenario from the Battle of Osgiliath set, which is great. So this one is scenario 2, which is ambush. As you say, I've set you up for this one.
Yes. Currently, I am a rowdy mob of rabbly orcs.
Yes. So whilst this is a fairly snowy Osgiliath, we could always run this as maybe Arnor or something in the north. Maybe this is Damrod's uncle's second cousin's ancestor 4 times removed. I don't know, maybe. But yes, the Morannon Orcs are in the centre of the tabletop. They have been ransacking the town and the surrounding ruins, looking for treasures and things, perhaps for Gothmog or something like that, or the Witch King of Angmar. And my rangers are sort of set up around the outside, ready for an ambush in this one. And it's all about just taking you down. It's a killy scenario, this one. So yeah.
Right. So my objective is to leave you with 3?
Yes. So you need to get me down to 3 models remaining. I need to get you down to 4. Okay. So yeah.
How many models do you start with?
So I have started with a grand total of 12 rangers, plus I have Damrod, and you have 16 Morannon Orcs here on the tabletop.
Yeah.
Armed with a variety of different things. You've got swords and shields, and then a few folks just with spears as well. We'll go into how everything works and things as we play through the game as well.
Cool.
But, yeah, I've got a plethora of bows in all my sort of hidden areas of the board where I'm sort of set up there.
I have noticed that, but I was choosing not to comment on it. I'm assuming because they've got bows, when I get into combat with them, they'll be terribly pathetic and unable to do anything except hit me in the face with a bow.
Well, they are slightly less armoured than a regular warrior of Gondor, but they do have swords and spears, and they are pretty damn good at fighting as well. I mean, this is why Faramir, the bestest boy, had them as his warriors. So
I've been dunned and rangered up, essentially.
Yes, you have.
Just the light version, the diet version.
I skipped past the first scenario where the emphasis is very much on the Morannon Orcs killing all of the warriors of Minas Tirith, and we jumped straight into the second one so I can get some vengeance.
Did the first one have trolls?
It didn't. The third one has trolls. Maybe something for the future.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we have deployed.
We have.
We're all ready to kick off for turn 1. So, how do we start?
Yeah, so we're going to dive in with an ambush to begin with. So in this particular scenario, we're going to be kicking off with me being able to unleash hell on you from afar.
Oh, well, that sounds terrific.
Yeah, so I've snuck up on these Morannon Orcs in the centre of these ruins, and I basically get everybody gets to shoot once to sort of take out as many orcs as possible, and then we'll move into our full priority. Where we'll do a roll off to see who gets the priority in the first turn and stuff like that. So we're just going to go around. We're going to take some shots, and we're going to show you how that works as well. So we're going to kick things off. We're just going to go round in a circle, I reckon. Yeah. So if we start up here with these particular rangers, we've got a couple of them. So we'll take those out of there, just to give us a bit of room. Now, my Rangers of Gondor are fairly good at shooting, but they still only have bows.
Right, well.
So my range of these is 24 inches, which is pretty good. It's basically going to be the entire of the battlefield that we're playing on here, which is fine.
So that's maybe 8 inches.
And so basically we're just going to go around and we're going to take some pot shots. So this chap up here is going to take a shot down at that guy with his mace out, I reckon. So it's 3s to hit with my bow. And that is a 4, which hits.
Of course it is.
But my arrows are only strength 2, whereas your armour, your defence is normally 5, but you get +1 because you've got shield, so it gets up to 6. That means I'm going to need 6s to do any damage to you.
I'm happy.
So we'll see if this works. And that's going to be the same basically for everything we do, apart from some of your guys with spears. Still going to be 6s though, but it might help later on in the game. So yeah, 6s, nothing there. It was just a 5 on that one. Next guy's going to take a shot. We're going to go for the same thing. That's a hit on a 5, and then nothing there. This ambush is not going well so far.
Nope.
We're going to get another chap up in the top here shooting down. I think we're going to start picking on the same guy, I think. So it's going to keep firing down to the mix there. It's another hit on a 5, and then a 6.
Ooh.
So that takes him out of action. If he was a character or something like that, then he would have been able to use fate and things to try and save himself. But this one gets picked out with an arrow through the eye. Yeah.
But we haven't even technically started turn 1 yet.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I've already taken a casualty. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I see my future being anybody with a shield being shot on the grounds that they're going to reduce the defense for when the game starts proper.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure that those spearmen go down later as well. So we're going to take a couple of shots here. So this guy's going to take a shot. He's going to be shooting down at this guy with his spear out there. Now we're going to have it in the way here because there's a little bit of a tree in there. So we'll show how far that works. So it's a 3 anyway to hit, which doesn't hit. The guy behind him is going to take another shot as well. So you've got another guy shooting in this little mob. That's a hit. Now the tree is in the way, so I need to roll 4+ for that to go past it.
Get stuck in a branch.
Missed the thing. Didn't do that, so it hits into the tree, which is good for that orc.
It's great for that orc.
Yeah. Now we've got Downrod at the top, who's going to be taking a shot down into there as well. He's got a little bit more of a clearer shot, so we're going to go for this guy here as well. Misses, and he can't use might in this first one, so he can't use it to change the roll in any sense.
That's good, because
we don't have any shots from our guys over here because they're sort of hidden away. But then we're going to move over to here and we'll do some shots here. So just to, we'll do this guy at the top, get him sorted. He's going to fire at this guy, this shield out there.
Yep.
3s. That's a hit. We're looking for 6s. Missed again. Looking for 6s. Nothing. And then just show you another thing that you can do in Middle-earth. Obviously, shooting can sometimes take a little while. What you can do is you can just do volley fire. So you can just say, I'm going to be firing at this group of models.
Okay.
And so you just do it in turn as you go through, because they've all got the same defense and things like that. So these 4 archers we've got hidden away in these ruins here are just going to take some shots. And we got 2 hits there. 2 of them failed. Looking for 6s. No dice. But yes, so that was my ambush roll at the start of the game.
It's not a bad start. It's
not a bad start.
It's a bonus 1 killed before the game kicks off.
Especially because you guys are really quite nasty.
Not that nasty. I'm really quite nice when you get to know me.
Well, yeah.
But you don't get to know us, do you?
Yeah, we don't tend to ask orcs.
You're just setting fire to our huts or shooting us whenever we come near your towns.
Yeah. Maybe if we just accepted you, there wouldn't be any issues and Sauron wouldn't have been able to raise you all up.
100%. Yeah.
But yeah, now we actually dive into the game proper. In Middle-earth strategy battle game, what you do at the beginning of the turn is you roll for priority. It's just a dice off. The person who gets the highest wins. If it's a tie, then you roll again, basically. See who comes out on top. So we're going to be rolling off.
Yes.
So I've got a 3. You've got a 4.
Ooh.
So the Morannon Orcs get priority.
Okay.
Moving into the turns then, it's split down into the move phase, the shoot phase, and the fight phase. In Middle-earth, you do all of your moving, then I do all of mine. Then you do your shooting, I do all of mine, and then we do fighting. And because you have priority, you get to pick which fights we do in which order. Okay. And we'll dive into all the details of that as we go through. But yeah, you get to do all of your movement first. So,
right. So my orcs,
yes.
What's their movement?
So they have a movement of 6 inches.
6 inches.
There's no charging or anything in Middle-earth strategy battle game. You just move into combat during this phase.
I'm on a limb here and say I don't think you're going to be moving towards me particularly much.
Let me just check the tactics for this scenario. No, yes.
So I'm just going to have to get him to the bottom of the stairs with a friend in case there's rangers come out to play.
Yeah.
And then if he is 4 inches away, he could get up a couple of flights. And then
moving around.
Just start to move some of these guys up behind.
Yeah, so a lot of these guys have got spears, which is pretty good. So that allows them to give supporting attacks when they get into combat, which is always nice. Still a good idea to hide them behind their shielded brethren.
Well,
of course.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have as many of them as I would like. Kind of everything, I suppose.
I've slightly given you advantage in this scenario in that some of your guys actually have more shields than they potentially should do. But I quite like doing the designs on them with the little Mordor eyes. So I was also thinking of, the case after playing through the start games, and I was like, why would I not give these guys shields?
Well, it's very decent of you.
Exactly, yeah.
I will.
Yeah. So I'm just helping out, basically.
Yeah. We've always said that you're a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And you're living up to that. So thanks. Came over him to base.
Yeah.
Don't think they're going to get where I want them to be this turn. But
Yeah, and this is one of the interesting things about this scenario is that when you actually, if you're playing this for yourself, it's a good idea to try and spread around your rangers, because if you get all the Morannon Orcs coming in one direction at one time, it's obviously going to give you less time to shoot back and all that kind of good stuff. I do have a couple of spears, my name, but a lot of my guys are just armed with their swords and bows at the moment. So
I go with that as my movement.
Brilliant, cool. So yes, we've got a little mob of orcs moving up into those ruins, and then some over here as well. I sense these guys are not in for a good time when we get to the actual combats.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah. You are right, though. I'm probably not going to do too much movement. I am going to move a little bit, though. I'm just going to bring these guys out from their sort of cubby hole on the other side. So yeah, I still have a movement of 6, but I'm not going to use the whole shebang. Move that guy up.
Why would you? Not when you can run back into cover again.
Exactly, yeah. But they're going to come out just for a quick pot shot, and then hopefully I'll get priority next turn. So when I dive into the next movement phase, I can potentially run back into cover, as you say, and hide from those shots. But yeah, so that takes us through to, that's all of the movement. It's all done. Yeah. I'm not going to be doing too much. We're into the shoot phase.
Yeah.
Now, here's normally where you'd be able to do some shooting.
Normally. I have a lot of very tall bow-like sticks.
Yeah.
We've stuck knives on the end of them.
Yeah, so just the weight doesn't work for combat, unfortunately.
So I have 100% of nothing
exactly.
to be shooting.
Not even stones like hobbits get to throw, which is a real shame. But yes, it'll go straight up to me to do my shooting. Now, we do have a couple of guys. So these guys moved out of position behind there. When you move and you want to shoot, you take a -1 to your shoot value. So rather than it being 3 like it was before, moves to 4+ for these guys. Okay. Which isn't too bad for these wonderful men of Gondor or Arnor, whichever realm we're fighting in at this particular moment, north or south.
It's entirely up to you.
So we're going to have this guy shooting at this guy at the front. Actually, we're going to do it as a 2 guy. So these both guys moved out, so they're going to be taking 2 shots at the guys in front of them. Yep. Walking through that gap. So would be 3s, now move to 4s. That's 1 hit on a 5. And then we're going to be looking for 6s again to do the wounds.
One of my shield carrying fellows.
Oh, that's a 6. So one of them gets taken out. So we'll just say that guy gets shot and taken down. I like to think that maybe he used his spear from afar, maybe. And was like, I can throw them.
No, sure. Arrows have no effect. I'm going to leash a javelin at his head. Yeah, I can see that 100%. We're
going to have these 2 guys up in their ruins, as you can see. They're going to be taking a shot at this guy with his sword, with his shield and sword. Yep. So that's going to be 3s. That's 2 hits on a 5 and a 6.
There's a lot of 6s coming up in those dice.
Yeah.
Did somebody bake those?
These are from Lloyd especially. So yeah.
That sounds about right.
6s. Nothing, unfortunately, for that. It was only a 1 and a 2.
What a shame.
This guy running up the steps, he feels like it's going to be a little bit of an issue. So these 2 guys are going to take a shot at him. 3s.
He's going to be safe.
1 hit. And 6s.
No.
No dice. No dice.
Somebody's going to get messed up.
Guy on the top, shooting down at him. That is 2, so that's a miss.
Good.
These guys are famed archers.
Famed. It is very cold. It's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, when there's this much snow,
the blade stick and the arrow stick.
Your fingers, you start shivering. Yeah.
Probably what it. Why did we come north?
A slight tremor in your hand is enough to save me, and I'm 100% on board with that.
Yeah. You're kept alive by the warmth and love of Sauron, of course.
Yes, that is true. And Ents,
of course.
Ents burn particularly well.
So we've got these 2 guys up in the ruins here. They're going to take a shot at this guy who's hanging out at the top of those steps. That's 2 hits. So that's 4 and a 6.
I want to see those again.
No dice again. No 6s there.
Sweet.
This guy here, you'll be taking a shot down at this fellow. It's going to be going through what we'd assume to be a wood. Yeah. So we'll say that's going to be a 4+, because obviously it's a bit more branch filled and everything. So yeah, so it's going to be 3s to hit, which does it get through in the way on a 4+? It does not. Sticks into a tree again. He was the guy who got the kill last time as well. Yeah. So, yeah. He's also looking very Gerry, I would say.
Yeah, well, it's a good look.
Yeah.
It keeps your face warm in the cold.
We've got 2 guys here on the steps. They're going to take a shot, with 2 shots at that guy just in front there. It's going to be 3s.
You'll be pleased to hear there's no brancheries in the way. Yeah.
So that's 1s and 2s, so no hits there. And then we've got Damrod on the top. who's going to be taking a shot.
He has
with his,
many clear line of sight.
His walkable ruins.
Mm.
He's going to take a shot at this guy, I think, because he's going to make sure that these guys have a little bit of safety. So this is still only 3s. That is a hit.
Still a hit, though.
And on a 6, no dice. On a 1. So nothing there, unfortunately.
Say unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I've already lost 2.
I know. Going well. Going well.
Yeah. You're at that rate. I'll hopefully have you butchered before you get me down to my requisite 4. But time will tell.
Some fighting may start to happen fairly soon.
Yeah.
So we're going to be we would normally move into the fight phase. There's no fights.
Nobody's close enough. We're all sadly too far away to make friends.
Yeah. The ambush is still in its early stages.
Yes.
So instead, we finish things off and we move through to the priority roll for next turn.
Yeah.
So, we can do that now and then we'll come back for turn 2. So,
Okie dokie.
See who comes out in front on top. 2
to beat.
I get the priority.
Right. We'll be right back for my ass being kicked in turn 2. All right, turn 2. I know how this is going to go, but let's see. So movement first, and it will be starting with the men.
You can always check your ranges in Middle Earth strategy battle game. Going to be a charge at some point, but you know what? I think they'll be fine. So they're going to be taking some shots earlier on, so they're not going to move.
Okay.
I'm not going to move those guys up in those ruins either. I think I've still got the
tactical advantage.
The tactical advantage on you, same as we've got over here as well. So in good rangery spirit, I'll be making sure that I keep some shots coming towards you over the next turn or so. So yes, I'm going to go straight over to you.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think I need to do much movement. So
and I can measure.
Yeah. I think that guy's probably going to get in. So.
He will get in, but he was my guy to lead the charge up the stairs.
Oh, you could. Oh yeah. Do you have the distance to get up there and charge that guy?
No,
not quite.
No, an inch away.
Maybe he's so annoyed by the death of his friend that he will actually go after that guy.
I think that's probably exactly what's going to happen. So he'll go into there.
Yeah.
And with spears, I can attack essentially in a rank.
Yeah, so you get a supporting attack, so that gives you a bonus.
So I can go there. Oh. Into behind. And then the rest of my little men. So 2 inches to the top of the stairs. 3 inches around. Essentially, he can go all the way up and get to here, which would be quite nice. Hello, Rangers. Were you expecting me?
Oh, no.
So 4 inches to there, 5, 6 inches. Yeah. The nice thing are these are tiled buildings. So once I get to the top of the stairs, I know that every square is an inch.
Of movement. Yeah. We're actually playing a board game.
It has morphed into such. 3 inches and then 3 to the top of the stairs. Not this turn. Next
turn. Still need to rely on my archery skills at this point. So.
And then all I can do is spearmen following him and other spearmen. Yeah, I may as well do.
Yeah.
Two packs of spear and.
Now, if you were an Urukai with a lance, you can get extra supporting attacks and things like that.
Using the big
unfortunately,
pikes.
your spears are just a little bit too small.
There's nothing wrong with them.
My mom said that my spear is the right length.
It is very cold, and you shouldn't be making judgments.
Oh, just out,
is he? God. He's going to get to the second step up there.
Give me a point-blank bow shot from the top.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be really bad when you do get there because there's going to be so many traps and stuff at the top. But
well, that's just something we have to live with.
Yeah.
His friend is going to be in behind. Oh, don't skip back down.
It's icy. That's what it is.
But it's very icy.
Yeah.
And
do you go over that way or do you come up here?
Both is the answer, but it's let's move the other guys first.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
I mean, do you fancy their chances? I guess you do.
I kind of do, whereas there's more up here to deal with. So
you've got Damrod the hero at the top, so
yeah. So we go 1 shield, 2 shields.
And the 2 spearmen behind.
Spear behind.
Yeah.
You're going to get shot to death. Tiny
fighting
spearman.
Fighting upstairs is a perfectly safe thing to do, isn't it?
Well, I imagine it would be. Otherwise, somebody would have said something to me like, "Don't don't fight upstairs.
There's no handrails either in this place. Which is
Well, no, we've learned that from sci-fi and fantasy.
yes.
There's a distinct lack of occupational health and safety. So, right, I'm
yeah.
all moved.
Mm-hmm.
It looks remarkably good.
Yeah, it's moved.
Can we just stop now?
The shoot phase.
Don't shoot me.
I mean, I could be nice to you, but
You're still going to be nice to me.
Nah, I'm not going to be nice to you.
No, there's conga lines of orcs everywhere.
I'm going to leave those guys. They're about to be diving into a little bit of combat later, so that's all fine. I mean, technically, that guy could do some shooting, but I'm not going to bother too much with that. He can't shoot into combat either anyway, because he's good. You do get to shoot into combat, but I don't. So.
But he could shoot one of these guys.
He could shoot, actually, one of those guys up there, actually. That would be a good idea. In that case, then, he's going to shoot his bow at this fellow at the back.
Sure.
So it's 3s to hit. That's a 1.
Wow.
He's too worried about the Morannon Orcs charging him.
That would make sense.
Effectively.
I'm deeply concerned about them myself, to be fair.
We're going to have these two guys in the ruins here. Actually, we'll do these two guys first. So these two guys at the top of the stairs are going to take a shot at this axeman here. Actually, no, they're not going to be able to both get the shots off because
one of them's in front of the other.
Oh, so he's going to take the shot instead of that guy at the top of the stairs. That's a hit on a 5.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Followed by a 3.
Oh.
This guy at the top is going to take a shot at that orc there. That's a hit. That's a miss on a 1.
Miss.
I just automatically thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I've got 2 guys here in the ruins. They'll take a shot at the guy coming around the corner with the horny helm. So it's hitting on 3s. That is 1 hit. And we're going to be moving
Call him Gormok.
to a 6. Come on. That's a 6.
Why would you kill Gormok?
Gormok. I didn't even need to know it. It was written on his shield. Next turn, though.
He's left, right?
Yeah.
He's left a wife and 3 children behind. And you don't even think about that. You don't think of the cost, do you?
Tolkien didn't write about that, so clearly it didn't matter, right? Yeah.
He did, but it was all excised. Check Appendix 27C.
In the world of Tolkien.
You will discover.
Yeah. This guy's going to take a shot at this guy coming up the stairs to eat his brains. That's a hit. Looking for 6s.
Oh, another 6.
6. Point blank shot. Legolas be damned.
I mean, to be fair, they are just there to get me into a position where I can charge.
Yeah.
So
this guy on the top, turn around and have a little shot.
I would.
You're going to take our shot at this guy at the bottom.
Rear spear.
Misses. And then we've got 2 guys here on the top. They're going to both take shots at another horny-helmed gentleman.
Yes.
Coming up the stairs there. Both miss. That was their only chance at survival. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a bad miss.
Damrod, however.
Yes.
My leader is going to take a shot at this guy. I reckon he's going to...
just going to go straight across. Yeah. See his friends in danger and attempt to take them out.
It's Tariel. The best elf. That's a 5, so that's a hit.
Yes.
And going in for that on a 6.
No.
Not even enough might to get me all the way up there. I only have 1 might, 1 fill, and 1 fate with it. 1 will and 1 fate with him.
So no point in spending that too early.
No. And there we go.
All the shooting's done.
Yeah, so now we move into the fight phase where we do actually have some combat.
We have a fight.
So we have a little bit of a tete-a-tete going on over here. With
a brouhaha.
A brouhaha, yes. So the way that fighting works in Middle-earth is that if this was 4 people just fighting in a group, then you'd pair them off, so it'd be 1 versus 1, if you could. But in this case, because we've both got spear support, we're both going to get 2 dice. So a dice each, effectively, for each of the fighters in there. Because we both have 1 attack. And it's effectively a roll-off to see who gets the highest.
All right. Well, that's nice.
If we get the same value, so say me and you both roll a 5, then it goes off our fight value. Your fight value as a Morannon Orc is 3. And mine as a Ranger of Gondor is 4, so I will win the ties here.
Okay.
So,
See how this is going.
Yeah. The difference is you're way stronger than me, so if this does get through, it could be very nasty. So my highest
double 6
is a 6. Is a 6.
Okay, right. Well,
So even on a 6, I win that fight.
And I don't get any 6s.
Yeah. This is all going well. If it's like any of my other games I've ever played here, it's all going to go downhill from here.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah. So what happens in Middle-earth is that you now move them back an inch, so they get pushed back. If this was a case where you'd be pushed into somewhere where you couldn't escape, you do extra dice of damage and all that kind of good stuff. But 2 hits through. and I get 2 chances to take you down. Now, I only have a strength of 3, and your defense is 6, because I can only damage the guy with the spear at the front. Sorry, yeah, 6
Shield.
with a shield. So it's going to be 6s again for me to try and get through your armor.
Good. Don't feel like you have to get any.
Oh, nothing. Combined, it was 6.
Well,
but yeah. So they've held them off for 1 turn, but I think those orcs are going to come back and get them in a second.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I certainly hope so. That is the only fight going on.
That is the only fight. So yeah, we'll do our priority roll.
Yeah.
And we can move into the next turn.
See how badly you can mess me up.
Oh, so I got a 3. 6.
Oh, I get 6.
Priority goes to you.
Priority. Right. Be back for the next turn in just a sec. Okay, we're back for turn 3. I have priority, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm the best of all things.
Yeah.
So I shall do some movement first.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen what happens when you roll double 6s. But should I suppose if I conga line in again, it benefits you more to come round and attack the other one anyway.
Yeah.
Because he's got a lower armor. So I may as well just go in.
Yeah.
So if I go into the first,
that sort of shuts down his zone of control.
Yep.
Which will allow you to move into the other guy and take him out.
So I can, because there's normally a 1-inch zone of control around them that you can't run past somebody.
Yeah. So these will then,
there.
Yeah. So these will then be
Engaged.
paired off effectively now in future combats.
Okay. Up on the stairs.
Yeah, we don't even have to do any measuring here. This is
they're less than
a
3
damn
away.
good charge.
So he'll go into the first.
Yep.
And then he can come up there, and his friend will come up to the top of that
stairs. Yeah.
And then I come over here. Again, I don't need to measure this because we can just count the tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get him in.
And importantly, they're in a position where you could probably do one-on-ones.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what I was looking at, because I can hit him first, and then I can get him in second.
Yeah. So it's going to be a nasty time for these little Gondorians here on the top of here. Oh no! And the other thing as well that's really annoying is that there's so many people in combat now that it's going to be really hard for me to actually shoot anybody or do anything in particular.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm fairly certain you can still get him.
Oh yeah,
from
yeah.
him.
You could also shoot supporting characters, which is not too bad. So you could shoot down and hear him and stuff like that. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. This is going to be the worst bit. So,
yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Obviously, he can get in. Who knew? To him, his friend will get up to support.
Do a supporting shot. Yeah.
But I don't think there's enough room on those stairs for him to get round to get the other fella.
No.
Which means there's still an unengaged archer up there.
There is, yeah.
And then the last of my shield bearers to the top of the stairs, supported by spear.
Yep.
And final spear. Just running straight up there.
It's a wonderful conga line of death on this particular staircase.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, kids at home can see that. That's gorgeous. I'm 100% on board. Everybody's
moved.
Moved.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's on to your move.
Yeah.
Men of Minas Tirith or Gondor.
I reckon I'm going to have this spearman make sure that he's supporting this guy on the left hand side, so he's going to be helping there. Yep. These guys are both engaged with their particular orcs. So there's nothing I can do on that front. He's supporting him on top of the stairs. No one else is really going to do much movement. I don't think. I think they're going to stay where they are and keep having pops at things. So
sensible.
I think everybody's in a position for us to move into the shoot phase. I think.
Yep. So, let's just tear straight in there. I've got priority. My shooting. Don't have any
finger guns.
So that's the best I can manage for shots. Over to you, people with actual range weapons.
Yeah. Okay. This guy's going to take a shot at your spear support guy there.
Yes.
See if he can take him out. 3s to hit. To hit on a 4. Looking for 6s. Completely the opposite on a 1.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to have a shot with bow at your spear support there from this Gerry-looking fellow on the top. He gets a 1, so he misses.
Oh, panic setting in.
Damrod going to do the same thing, taking a shot down on your guy there at the back. That's does he use a fate? Does he use a might to make that hit? he's still not guaranteed to do much with that, unfortunately. So he's going to keep his might.
Going to keep it
I'm going to keep
in
his
case
might.
somebody can actually get in combat with him at some stage.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's going to. He might have to climb down and actually start fighting things at some point. This guy, he thinks his bro has got this.
Okay.
So he's going to take a shot at that guy instead.
Right, okay. Controversial.
That's a hit.
Oh,
that's a hit on the 6. And then, complete opposite again on a 1.
Oh.
So yeah, that is my
that was a poor round of
It
shooting.
really was. These famed archers of Gondor just not doing the business, unfortunately. But yes.
I suggest any survivors get thermal underwear for the next time they have to go north.
Yeah, keep their hands warm.
Yeah,
So yeah, moves into the fight phase, and you get to decide the order in which we do our fights.
I mean, any order is a good order.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to start with. I'm going to start with the conga line.
Sure.
I quite like the little conga line going up there.
So you've got your 2 guys. You've got a guy with a sword and shield, and the guy with a spear support. And I've got my guy with a sword and then spear as well. Now here's a good chance to talk about other particular weapon abilities and things you can use and equipment abilities. Now, there's loads of different ways for you to use things like swords and daggers and maces and all sorts of things like that. But in this case, you do have a shield. And when you use a shielding attack, if you don't think you could get the fight off, so maybe it was a 2-on-1 or something like that, you can elect to shield. And if you do, you double your dice. And if you win the fight, then you don't get to do any damage, but you basically survive because you sort of hunker down behind your shield and that kind of thing. I don't think you possibly need to do it in this.
I'm not going to go in this one.
Err on the side of carnage, perhaps in this sense.
Always err on the side of carnage.
So you go first. So your heist is a 6. So I need to get a 6 to even.
Well, 6 will win for you.
It will, yeah. Double ones. That's 2 fails. So I get pushed back. So you get to roll 2 dice. So your strength as a Morannon Orc is 4 against my defense of 4. So that is going to be 4s for you to take me out. Oh, God!
1's enough.
Yeah, so unfortunately, my guy at the front gets taken out, and he is terribly mortally wounded.
Is that my first?
That is your first kill. That is your first kill.
You've got 4.
Yeah. Dun, dun,
dun. So
it's all going well.
I've got another 9 of those. Or...
Importantly, I can't remember if we've already mentioned this already, but if that had both been 4s, you couldn't have damaged the guy with the spear at the back. He's in combat, but he's defended by the guy in front of him.
Too far away. All I'll be doing is sticking extra holes into
the guy in front. Yeah,
which at the end of the day, good enough.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And so we moved back as well there, so that combat has turned out well.
Is there a follow up? I know you push back, but is there?
There is no follow up in the game. So
that's fine.
You can get kind of follow-ups if you use like heroic fights and stuff like that. So if you charge into combat, you do a heroic fight, you do that fight, and then you move into a new one.
Okay.
Which is a good way to kind of get the momentum back.
That's characters and important
people. And even Damrod's not that important.
Daring do and all of this.
Yeah. Oh, so that was a good fight to begin with for those Orky boys.
That was great.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do this one.
Oh no, that's the one I've been fearing so much.
It's another 2-on-1.
Okay.
And,
so yeah,
and I feel like that could be amusing.
Yeah. So this is going to be a 2-on-1, and importantly, I'm trapped, and I don't have a shield or anything like that. We'll talk about trapped if you win this.
If I win, okay.
Yeah. So I get
1 to beat.
Okay.
5 and
Definitely
6.
win that fight. Now I'm trapped.
Tell me more about plunging to your death.
And when you're trapped like this, if you could move around to give space to give that 1 inch, you could always do that.
Yeah.
So in this case, if this sort of extended out further in this direction, then you could move the guy behind to make way for the guy to sort of, because your friends will always try and get out of the way if they can, to make sure that your friends don't die. In this case, there's a rather sheer drop on that side. So he's not going to move, which means that this guy has no way to maneuver 1 inch away from you, which means he's trapped. When that happens, you double your dice to do damage.
Ooh.
So again, you're killing me on 4s. You now get 4 dice to do this with, rather than the regular 2. I think you've probably got this guy done.
3 1s and a 2.
Gerry rolling.
I wouldn't be me if I didn't.
He has never been so lucky. There we go. Yeah.
Just every time I sit, and you're just moving.
Yeah. No. Yes.
There's just lots of chips being taken out of stonework. That's an amazingly bad roll.
Wow. He is counting his lucky stars that he's still alive.
Oh, next time, Gadget. Next time. Right. I'm going to go down here to the
Sure.
one-on-ones.
Okay, yeah. Which one do you want to do first? Do you want to...
I'm going to do the spear first.
So the spear on spear guy over
Because,
here?
as you told me, if he loses and gets killed, then my shield guy will just double down on shieldage
Yeah.
to protect himself.
Protect himself. Be a good
Yeah.
way of doing it. So yeah.
I thought so.
I get a
Top
roll
dice,
that's cocked.
yeah.
I get a 4. That's my highest.
So single die.
Single die.
3.
So I win that fight.
Yeah.
So I get to push him back an inch there.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, I'm still looking at 6s to get through your armor because you're heavily armored Morannons. Nothing there.
But he's not one with a shield though, so
Oh, it's your armor is still 5s. It's
Oh,
defense 5s and 6s, so it's
Okay.
it's brutal trying to shoot you guys. Unfortunately,
Okay.
my benefit is in taking you on at range. You see,
Yeah.
So it might all go down the Kyber at this point.
Well,
As we saw in the movies, Osgiliath did fall, so at least I'm playing 2 book movie types. So
yeah. You're following the
I
narrative.
mean, I have killed 4 Morannons.
You have.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, do you want to do the next one or?
I think I'm going to double down on the shields.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to get to roll 2 dice for this, and if you win, you basically just avoid any damage.
Bouncing
from
back.
hitting you. So, yeah. You got a 6. I need a 6 to even beat you.
Ooh,
No dice on that front. So yeah,
Lucky
you
to get
win
it.
that fight. You don't get to do any damage to me, but you're protected from.
Yeah.
And you win the fight and push him away, which is good.
Try and follow up next turn.
Yeah.
Right. I will go for this one.
Cool.
Front.
So this one's a 2-on-2.
Yeah, another
So
supported
we've got
adventure.
a Morannon Orc there at the front with his spear support, and then we've got my 2 guys behind.
Mhm.
So I get my 2 dice.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Let's see if this wins out. 6s.
Double
so
6s again.
I win that on
You
fight
can-
value.
Yeah, can't even.
And this is a good example of what you do when you're moving to sort of make way. So this guy would move back, and then these guys would just shuffle further away on there.
Right.
Looking for 6s to take you out.
Please don't.
So
Please don't.
I'd really like to take down another Morannon Orc. Yes!
Oh, God.
Good. Sword through the midriff, cut him down on the top of the stairs. The benefit of all that martial training under Faramir. He wasn't just a wizard's pupil.
No.
So
I could see why Van Helsing brought him with him.
yes.
Oh, why he was part of the King's bodyguard for Leonidas.
Yeah.
Right. So.
What is our occupation? Rangers. But yeah, so we've got a couple of fights in here.
Yeah.
There's 2 one-on-ones.
One-on-ones, yeah. We'll
Mhm.
just. They're both spears, so it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
which way round they get done.
No. Should we do the first?
Yeah, we'll do the
front
one
first.
closest to the front.
I get a 1. I win on fight value. So I get to push him back an inch. Looking for 6s.
Don't do it, man. Don't.
No, I could see the 6. I could see the 6 happening.
Fell onto its 2.
And then we've got another fight behind there as well.
Yes. You've got a cock dice to beat. It's a 4.
4. Got a 5, so I win that fight. Looking for 6s. Oh, nearly. No dice.
He pushed back as well.
He's pushed back as well.
They're valiantly defending these stairwells.
They really are. Yeah.
That is everything.
That is everything. That's all the fighting done. We lost 1 Ranger of Gondor through all of that, which I thought I'd lose a lot more than that. I mean, that guy was a miracle. I don't know how they're going to get out of this situation unless he jumps down or something like that. But
well, that's it. You could swing off the rafters.
He could do, but he's not feeling very Zorro at the moment.
We'll find out depending on who gets the priority for the next turn.
I got a 1.
I get 2. Oh, the big
with
rules
you.
coming in.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back for turn 4 in just a sec. Okay, we're back for turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
I have the priority.
You do. Yeah.
It's one-handed claps for me.
Yeah. Now, here is where, if Damrod was on the other side of this table, it
Yes.
would be really great. Because he has might, he's a hero, he could use that to call a heroic move. That would mean that I'd interrupt your movement sequence to do something instead of you. So I could basically engage you if I wanted to, with everybody around him within 6 inches effectively gets to move and plug some gaps. However, he's on the wrong side of the river.
He is.
Like Benny.
Like Benny.
And so, unfortunately, I don't think his heroic move would actually do anything particularly to help those guys.
No.
I mean, that guy's still valiantly holding that stairs anyway, and I've still got archers at the top
need to be
as well.
valiantly holding those stairs because I'm about to valiantly attack.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be using my might to do a heroic move or anything like that. So I'll leave it with you to do your movement phase.
Are there rules for jumping down from very high things?
There are, yeah. So if you want to jump down, you roll a dice. On a 1 to 3, you fall and take damage based on how far you fell.
Oh.
On a 4, you land, or on a 5 or a 6, you land and you can keep moving and stuff.
So this guy on the edge, if he wanted to attempt to jump down,
he could try and do that.
He could try, but it looks like a 6-inch drop.
Yes.
Well, it's a 5-inch drop.
So he'd take a fairly hefty hit on the way down if he did that. So it's a dangerous endeavour, but he could give it a go.
He's just going to go back in.
Yeah, I mean, they're still fighting at the top of those stairs. There's no reason to do them.
These will both go back in.
Into their one-on-ones.
Here, spear and spear will go in. And again, spears and spears. Probably should have been done the other order because of the angle of your
it's fine,
guys. But you know where they.
We knew what was happening with those guys. Yeah. So
and then
going to be moving in with some spear support on the top there as well.
Yes, very much so. Over to there. He'll come up here as the third wave.
He's damrod fodder.
He is very much that at the moment, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That just leaves your movement.
It does leave my movement.
Is anybody going to make some sort of mad dash across the rooftops? He can come up here and then shimmy down there, jump into the tree.
Yeah, I mean, that works in other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would let you do that if you want to do that. I mean, obviously, if you fail your jump roll, that's a big drop. But if you get it, then he can just shimmy down.
Damrod is going to move around over this side, because I think if I can get down off the top of here and maybe go and help my fellow rangers.
Yeah.
So we're actually he's going to skirt around to that bit there. To just get a little bit of a thing.
You're not going to attempt the magnificent tree jump.
No, he might try and do jump down off there and then go through the woods, perhaps.
Tree jumps.
That might be a good way of doing it.
He's a hero.
Yeah. Anyway, he's not.
He's a minor hero.
I think that's pretty much everything else, because everything else is either in combat or in a state where they are just too afraid to do anything.
Shooting then.
So it just goes straight to shooting?
You have 4 potential people you can shoot.
So this guy is going to take a shot at this guy at the back.
I would.
See if you can do the damage to him.
Please don't.
So it's 3s, which is a miss.
Good.
Damrod's going to take a shot at the same guy at the back there.
Yep.
So he'd moved, so it's going to be 4s for him.
Okay.
Hits.
Oh.
Now here's where his might come in, because if I roll a 5, I'm definitely going to use that might point, pump it up to a 6.
Yeah.
And I did. Now there is a 5. Now obviously that wouldn't normally hit. I can use a might point. He only has 1 in his reserve, but this seems like a perfectly good chance to do that.
Yeah.
So I bumped that up to a 6 using his might point. That is then permanently removed from his profile, and that guy gets taken out of action. Shot.
That is the 6th poor defenseless orc.
Yes. 6 families.
6 families deprived. I'll tell you what's worse than that. 2 of them are brothers.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's just going to devastate a whole family line just wiped out right there.
I don't feel sad.
You don't feel sad. No, you feel nothing.
Yeah. So, little Gerry the Ranger going to take a shot at this guy at the back here. Try and save this guy's life.
Yeah, okay.
Misses.
Good.
So helpful.
Good. Well, at least he's on brand for Gerry shots.
That's true.
So that's good.
He's going to take a shot at this spearman at the back there.
Yes.
Try and take him out. It's a hit on a 3. And 6s. It's a 5. And he has no might. He's not Damrod.
He's not Damrod.
And then I think that's all my...
That is all your shooting?
That's all my shooting. Oh, no.
Yeah, just 4 shots. Done dusted.
But it did another orc, which is pretty good. I mean, how many have I taken out now?
I've killed 6.
Taken out 6.
So I think I've got 8 left, if memory serves. 2, 4, 6, 8.
You've got 10 left.
10 left. Okay. Yeah. So still an awful lot needs to be killed. On the other hand, though, I've barely scratched. You've barely taken the surface.
Yeah, it is but a scratch. And he's my favourite ranger as well. You took him.
Oh, what a terrible shame. All right. Fighting then.
Yes, and because it was your priority, you get to choose the fights again.
I'm going to go back in with this one.
Oh, no.
Because I want to see this one actually work this time.
Yes, you want him to actually smash him against the rocks.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got this fight up here. Oh, God. He's fallen to his doom.
He can't get up.
There we go. We know where he is. Terrible. I roll 3. That's not good.
Double sixes.
Oh, that is definitely a win. You roll double dice for this fight.
See if I can get over 2 this
looking
time.
looking for 4s.
Over 2 would be good. We'll take over 2. I got 2 4s.
2 4s. This guy is turned to a sticky paste.
Pasted.
Maybe you've taken off a little bit off the flank.
Oh, I mean, I feel much better about myself now.
Yeah.
I imagine there's a lot of time just spent beating the corpse.
Yes, while this guy watches.
Yeah.
Oh,
just out of
God.
badness.
Trevor.
He was single, don't worry about him.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
didn't have a family. Yeah.
Over here.
Okay. So we've got a little fight brewing. in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
corner
Top of the
there.
stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Little double.
Oh,
going
yeah.
in.
So it's 2-on-1 here. I have no benefit of having things like swords, shield or anything like that. So no benefit for me there.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
get these out.
2
to beat. 4.
Oh, so you push me back.
I will push you back.
Push back a little bit to there. Looking for 4s.
Not trapped though.
Ah!
Oh, everything's coming up Millhouse.
No! 3 brave rangers taken out of
Okay.
action.
Like 3 little Indians.
Yeah, I think Damrod might have to actually get involved.
Well, there's always the tree of escape.
there is always the tree of escape. That's true.
Okay, we're going to go into this one.
Okay, yep. So this is a 2-on-2.
A 2-on-2 because that's
Mhm.
exciting.
Yeah.
We like exciting.
Top is
Oh, I
a,
don't like that exciting.
highest is a 5.
6s, please.
Oh no! This is not how it was meant to go. So you've pushed those guys back.
Yep.
Looking for 4s. You
Servant
dastardly orcs.
says-
Oh
Oh, yes.
Another ranger cut down in his prime.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, the numbers are starting to
Oh,
turn in your favour.
They're swinging. They're swinging.
Yeah, okay.
All right. That's going to be exciting. So let's do these down here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, cool.
Because we'll start with the spear.
Spear on
One
spear
one.
action. Yeah. Yep. So looking for a 1-on-1 fight here,
Yeah.
and I get myself a 6,
Oh,
so I will win that
Yeah, I can't.
regardless of whatever you
So I'm
roll.
just gonna not even bother.
Which pushes you back an inch. Looking for 6s to get through your heavy armor.
Oh,
Yes! Spear in the gut
no.
does the business.
No.
And then we've got an X fight there.
I'm just going to go normal fight.
Just normal fight. Yeah.
He can turtle up behind his shield next turn.
Well, I rolled a 3, so
6.
that's definitely a win on your part.
Yep.
Looking for 4s to take him out of action.
Single die this time.
Yeah, it's just single dice. Oh,
He is going to be turtling behind
deflects
that shield forever.
the cutlass at the especially now with me having 2 guys there. Might be beneficial.
Yeah, just be turtling up for the rest
Yeah.
of his life.
Mhm.
All right. 1-on-1.
Yes.
1-on-1.
Should we we'll do the one at the front then, shall we?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a 1. Looking for you to get a 1. No dice there. He's pushed back an inch, which might not necessarily be a bad idea.
There'll be a lot of following up.
Yeah. Just 1 dice.
Single die 4.
Oh no! It turns out my leather armor is of no use. Oh God.
Oh, that's a bad miss.
I mean, you only need to take me down to 3 models. So
And then the next spear
yeah. Oh God.
going in.
I get a what was that?
2?
2.
Oh, I get a
Oh.
one. Oh, how turn the tables.
Pushed back. Looking
Don't do
for
it.
6s.
Don't do it.
Oh, it's only a 1.
1 isn't.
Only a 1.
That's good.
Unfortunately, there.
That's
I think that's everything. That's all the fights. Yeah. Yeah.
Excitings.
So yeah, moving to the priority for the next phase.
Yeah,
And,
let's hope this is a spectacular priority for me.
I got a 5.
Oh, no.
I think I might be doing a little bit of running away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out how that goes in just a second. All right, turn 5.
Mhm.
The villainous ambushers get to go first with
We
their
do.
priority.
We've been
What's-
taken down a peg.
What's the plan?
I might actually have to do some charging. Well, so this is easy enough for me.
Yeah.
We're going to do a move into combat with him there,
Yeah.
followed up by a little bit of spear support, just to keep him out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Backing him up, I sense he's going to be doing some shielding.
Mhm.
I think what we're going to do is this ranger here is going to be using a little bit of his heroic nature to come and block this staircase up. You see, stop the orcs pushing any further in.
Clever.
The other guy looks like his toast is buttered, but we're going to be moving him to here. Oh, sorry, we're going to move him around to here, just so that if he does get pushed back, he could be in a position to do some supporting at a later point. Yeah, he's a little bit screwed whichever way he goes, unfortunately.
Okay.
Is Damrod going to jump down off the?
I mean, why would he not?
off the top rope and land in front of these Morannons to try and keep them at bay.
There he is with his tactical.
Because you could equally just try and climb up the wall and grab onto the ledge and pull yourself up.
Yeah, which probably have to do because
I think he's going to try and keep this guy safe. Going to keep Gerry safe. So you know what? He's going to jump down off the top rope.
Yeah,
and he's going to try and land on top of there.
Interpose himself.
I'm looking for a 4+.
Yes,
effectively.
I'm looking for a 1 to 3 for a novelty value.
It's good. He even got a 5 and a 6, so he can carry on his movement when he gets down to the bottom. He jumps down. It's going to be a 2-on-1, but that's not too bad. I only have 1 attack, but you never know. I might be able to win out in the end. I do have a higher fight value, so I'm going to be relying on that to win the day for Damrod. And he's trying to save his friend at the same time. This guy at the top, I think he's unfortunately a little bit done in whichever angle he goes for.
He's caught in a trap.
And I don't think that you're...
He can't get out. Because you're surrounded by Morannon Orcs, baby.
That's the song that I wish was Christmas #1. So, he's in a little bit of a... Unfortunately, and you're not going to leave him alone.
No. So if you jump down, I'll jump on
he's
top
gonna,
of you.
He's going to take his opportunity to go into combat and do a little bit of fighting against you.
Going to take his medicine.
Yeah. Right. The important thing is we're not elves, so we're not amazing at shooting, unfortunately. But there we go.
Right. So that only leaves one model that can actually do.
Yeah, you've got a guy down in this building over here that's moving around. He could do a climb up if he wanted to.
Oh.
Try and get up to that guy on the top.
So if I go for a climb, I'm assuming it's the same 4-up will pull me onto it.
So a 4+ will get you onto the top and you can't move any further.
Yep.
If you roll a 5 and a 6, you can continue with the rest of your movement. If you roll a 1 and a 3 when you're climbing up, because you're not trying to climb some massive sheer surface, you effectively just stand at the bottom going, my arms aren't high enough.
I'm not going to plummet to my death, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
you do have the movement probably to get there and get to him.
I do. Yeah. 4 along and 2 up if I want.
I'm really hoping you just roll a 4+, so like
I just get up and then,
and just poof. But yeah, actually, I'm hoping you roll a 1 to 3. So
well, it would be on brand.
There we go.
There's the 1.
He stands at the bottom. It's covered in ice. That's why he
clawing in effectively.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would have thought ice wasn't particularly grippy? Right. It is shooting though.
It is shooting.
And you still have 2 people who can shoot.
I do have 2 people who can shoot.
It's madness.
So we're going to go.
It's not allowed.
With this guy over here.
Yeah.
He's going to take a shot at the guy who failed to climb up.
Yeah.
So looking for 3s again because I didn't move. That's a hit. Looking for those blessed 6s. Oh, no, nothing there.
Good.
This guy is going to try and save this guy's life again. Or does he save his captain?
Oh, captain, my captain.
He's going to save his captain. He's going to try and shoot the guy at the back over there. That's a hit.
Oh, that's a big hit.
It's not where I wanted the 6.
No.
Not where I wanted the 6.
If they'd reversed, that would have been great.
That would have been great. That would have been perfect.
What a terrible shame.
So unfortunately, nothing there.
Oh, boo-hoo. You get to pick fights though this time.
I do get to pick the fights. I do get to pick the fights. We'll leave Damrod to the end, I reckon. And we'll leave this one to second, the penultimate.
Yes.
Because that's going to be fantastic as well. He's fallen over. We'll sort that out.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. He's on the top. Everyone likes seeing the bottom of bases, moving over, let's do these ones over here. Let's do the 2 versus 1.
Here. I will 100% be turtling.
You're going to do the shield? Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense to me. You got to keep as many Morans as you can alive. So I got a 3 highest. You got a 4 highest. So you win that with the shielding.
Yep.
And you push those guys back.
That's fine.
Let's do this fight on the top of the stairs here. So we've got my 1 guy against your 2. I'm not.
Delightful.
Yeah, so I got a 6. So I win that on fight value.
Not even any point in me doing that.
He stumbles back along the staircase there.
They've been up and down those stairs so many times. They're like the grand old Duke of York.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Looking for 6s. No dice.
Oh, good.
Front.
Good.
Fight in the centre.
Yeah,
Going on
straight
over there.
1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
1 to beat. Oh, well.
A 1, but I win on fight value.
Yeah.
That training has to count for something.
Apparently so.
Looking for 6s.
Jumpers for goalposts.
Nothing. No. Penultimate fight. So we've got the guy trapped. Technically, he can move now, so he's not going to get the trap.
He's not going to get the trap.
So,
yeah, he can bounce an inch away till I get him to the ledge and push him off.
So I get a 6. Oh my god, he has survived. Actually, this was the other guy, wasn't he? The other guy got flattened in the end.
Yeah.
So he's unfortunately gone. But these guys are pushed back down the stairs. They're looking for 6s.
Don't do it.
Oh, 6.
Why would you?
How many have I taken out now?
That's 8, I think.
8 of them taken out halfway
3,
through.
6. 8 it is indeed 8. Right, that's
Now the big one.
the big one.
Damrod
Damrod
versus the 2 nasty orcs. Yeah. Start talking about how this was their holiday time that they've been drafted back in for.
we were only 3 weeks from retirement.
Got a 5.
Oh,
well done, Damrod. Unfortunately, he's no stronger than any other Gondorian, so he's still. Oh no, he's strength 4.
Oh,
who would have believed it? So this means I'm looking for 5s against you. Actually,
thankfully you've already used your might. Oh,
yes. Cut down at the top of the stairs. Well done, Damrod. You're a legend.
Apparently so.
Yes.
Right. That was definitely unexpected.
It was.
Everybody's gone.
That is everybody fighting.
4,
Yeah.
9. 6, 7 left. Three more kills for you.
Yeah.
I need to do 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right.
Yes, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, you need to take out 5 more guys. 5 more guys. 5 more guys.
Right.
Just win those fights, Jerry. It's easy.
Well, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, it worked very well for one turn.
It did, yeah.
And then everybody got ruffle stumped. What's the priority say for next turn? 4 to beat.
You've got priority.
Right. We'll be back for turn 6. Right. Turn 6 is upon us. Can I snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? My armor isn't really helping me because I'd been thankful if I'd had less armor with me, but bigger weapons.
Yeah. Double-handed weapons or something like that. Yeah,
just something to help me towards actually killing somebody here. But it is time to attack things.
Yeah.
So everybody's just going to go in.
Yeah.
He's
charging in over there.
He will go in.
He's charging at the top.
With the support.
We're going to get this guy up the stairs here into this guy as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's running up the stairs. Spear at the ready.
This guy's going to go in and he will also go in rather than support.
Double up. Do that. Yeah.
More importantly,
it also means I can't shoot combat. Yeah. That's very important. You're going to go. He's going to try and take on Damrod at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 100% he will.
Perfect.
No. That's all my movement.
Yes.
Technically, you have 2 people who can still move.
I do.
Well, 3, really. Because little spear boy could move as well.
He could.
He could run away.
He could run away.
Denial of resources.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, this guy is fairly useless now. He can't do anything at the moment because everything is in combat. So what he's going to do, he's going to try and jump down to these steps.
Yes.
Come and join Damrod in the fighting potentially next turn. So,
or I mean, with a spectacular,
turn, he could potentially out. So, I'm going to try and get down. He gets down to the bottom, but he can't carry on any further. So he's sort of jumped down to this little bit here, and we'll be rushing forward.
Okay.
Next turn, hopefully. This guy's going to do the same. He's going to try and get down there and try and help out his buddy who's getting in a 2-on-1.
If he could get a nice roll here, he could interpose himself quite happily.
That's a 1. So he falls. Let's check the distance of that.
I believe they're all 2-inch.
They're all 2-inch?
Yeah, they are.
So it's only a strength 2 against my defense of 4. So that's still going to be, that's 5s. That's lovely.
Yeah.
See if I win. You can roll.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah. See if he falls on his head.
That's very, very decent of you. 4.
He's okay. He's just flat on the ground, unfortunately, at the bottom
That
of
is
there.
unfortunate.
Which means in next turn, he's going to be able to stand up and he can only move half his distance.
Hopefully
He's also,
by that stage, all his friends will be dead, so he won't be going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh God.
Mm.
He didn't really want that, but there we go. He was trying to be heroic. He was trying to be like Damrod.
Always try to be heroic,
Yeah.
even when it makes no sense.
What would Jesus do? What would Damrod do?
What would Damrod do?
Yeah.
All right. I have priority, so I get to pick where we start.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave Damrod.
yeah, because I have no shooting to do either, which is bad. I could have stayed up there and done some shooting, thinking about it, but he was trying to be helpful, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, that guy technically hasn't. Everybody he can see is engaged.
Everyone he can see is engaged. Yeah, so it's straight to fight, and you get to decide these. So.
I will start up here.
Cool. Yeah.
Because that's going to be amusing.
So 1-on-1.
Will he survive?
2.
Oh God! He's just going to hold that little rune
He
tower
is.
by himself.
He is.
Isn't he?
Yeah. Looking for 6s.
I'm so depressed.
Yes.
Oh, I'm even more depressed. Oh, I'm going to remove him. Add him to my ever-increasing pile of dead orc.
I did not think this was going to go this way. Here we go.
Let's do the 2-on-1.
Yeah. Make yourself feel better about
I
this.
will
particular
100%
one.
make myself feel better. By
It's okay. I'm just gonna make sure I roll a 6.
Well, that is the way to win.
Oh, it's 2. Oh, okay, you definitely win that fight.
Mm.
You're looking for 4s to take him out of action.
Oh
No, a 3.
1 and a 3. Yeah.
Same again.
Yeah. Same again. Yeah.
2 spears in here.
Mm-hmm. I got a 5. So you're looking for 6s. No dice there.
He beats back both those guys.
Spinning around like some sort of ranger ninja.
Beats them off well. Looking for 6s. He does get a 6 and takes him out.
God.
I didn't say who I was aiming for, but I'll say I'll take out the guy with the spear there.
Sure.
So, what are you down to now? What's your numbers?
4, 8, 11.
Oh.
Uh,
So 1 more, and I get this, don't I? I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left of this guy. Oh, is he going to shield?
He's going to turtle that. 100%. He is going to turtle. You turtle all you can turtle.
Oh, God. God, will kill me.
Actually, you know what? No, he's not.
Is it going to go for it?
He's going to go for it.
Going to go for it?
Yeah. Sod you.
I got a 4. Oh, no. Oh, looking for 4s.
4s to deal with you, my laddie back. No, I can't. Not for Toffee. That just leaves Damrod.
It does leave Damrod, and this is an important one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Eat it.
A 3. A 3. I
which
win on
means you
fight
win on
value.
Fight.
Pushing back, looking for 5 because I'm slightly stronger.
No, nothing there. Which means we're going to be going into another turn. So yeah,
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the final turn.
the fight. Yes.
Who's going to have priority for that? 2 to beat.
I got a 3, so I get the priority there, which could be good.
We'll be back for turn 7, and you can see my defeat in a moment. Okay, turn 7.
Mm-hmm.
First things first, movement.
Yeah.
Where the archer's going to go.
Okay. So it's unfortunate that they're the wrong way around, but he's going to go into here.
Yep.
And he's going to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now this guy's going to stand up. He doesn't quite have the move. Oh, he's got 3 inches movement. He could probably get in there.
Oh, we can get into either because it's 1 inch either way.
It is, yeah.
So tiles are there, yeah.
So he's not going to be able to support his buddy here.
Yep.
But he is going to come around.
But 100% he can.
Jump into that and try and get the 2-on-1 against that Morannon Orc.
Makes sense.
Damrod over here in this particular area is going to move slightly to the side.
Yep.
Take up that position and bring his fellow in. Because this was very important, because if you'd been able to move first, you would have been able to seal off this guy coming down.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm with you.
take up the stairs. He's unfortunately got nothing that he can do, but he's going to take a little jolly down the stairs.
He's going to run away from his...
His little perch on the top, so he's going to move down to the bottom of the stairs there. And then I think over here we're going to do another 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Combat with those guys. That Morannon over there, who has successfully been fighting those guys for a number of turns at this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd be worried about him.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, he's going to get his eye in and actually kill somebody. He's the Darwin Núñez. You take enough shots, and eventually somebody will die.
Something will die.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, so
No
that's
shooting?
us. That's us
Oh, no, you
sorted.
do have shooting.
I do have shooting. Oh my god, yes. So he's moved down to the bottom. He could take a pot shot.
He
This
could
guy
take a
at the
shot at him,
back.
yeah.
This was the reason I did this, of course, Jerry. I was
Sure.
thinking tactically.
Yeah.
So
No,
he's going to take a shot at him. It's going to be on 4s because I moved.
100%.
That's a hit.
That is a hit.
Looking for 6s.
Please don't do it. Be kind. Whoa,
opposite of
other
one.
side. Right,
There
okay.
you go.
Right. So killings then.
Killings then. I get to choose since my. My
Just need to
priority.
kill one.
You know what? Let's start with this one.
Yes.
And then we'll actually let's go this way around.
Okay.
Let's go this way. So we'll do this 2 on 1.
gonna
Are you
attempt
going to
to-
shield up, or are you going to go for it?
I'm
like
going to go
last
for it
time?
again. No.
Well, you need to get the kills. don't you,
Yep.
I suppose. So my highest is a 1. Anything
I
but a 1.
hit. I hit by Jingo.
Looking for 4s.
No. Not with
He's
a one.
really
I
good
would.
at shielding. He's not so good at the actual
No.
stabbing element of
He's
of
actually wearing 2 shields. You can't see it there. It's like constantly blocking everything.
2 on 1 at the top of the stairs.
Yes, here's where I bring it in for the big win.
That's a
Or
5.
not. 6s, please. Got a 6.
Oh no!
Got a 6.
Pushed back an inch. Looking for 4s.
No. 3 to 10. I can't get over 3. And now it's a 2-1
2
in
on
your
1.
favour.
Yeah. That's 5 highest.
6, please. There's
Oh,
a 6.
what? So much for my final turn.
Oh, can I though? Oh, and I killed one as well. Wow.
We'll say to get the bone. That one. There we go.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Oh.
1,
think
2,
that was gonna
3,
happen.
4, 5, 6, 7. I still need to kill far too many of
Yeah.
them.
Got Damrod and his fellow there at the top.
Yeah, I think this is where this
Yeah.
is going to go for me.
Okay. So
Does he roll different?
so he will roll a different one when it comes to the strength and down.
Okay.
Strength and versus defense. So
4 to beat.
no.
Oh.
Win that fight. Now, who would you like to target with your attacks?
Well, am I likely to... He's got fate, hasn't he?
He's got fate, and he's also got a defense of 5, so he's harder for you to wound. My ranger, obviously, my normal ranger is only going to be on 4s. It would be particularly awkward to take out the normal guy.
I will.
reckon.
Yeah, I'll go for him because I can always take Damrod out the next
Yeah.
turn. Yeah.
I mean, this guy's doing pretty well.
No, I'm
No,
not
not
going
quite.
to take
Not
him out
quite.
anyway.
Not quite. Okay, that was the end of that, and it actually didn't end the game.
No.
So there's still another round coming up.
Shockingly. Let's just push straight into turn 8.
Yes.
Let's
just
see
go
what the
for it, yeah.
priority says. 6 to beat.
You get that one.
I do get that
Yeah.
one. And our survey says movement priority.
Mm-hmm.
In there,
In there.
there's no point.
It's going to be both of them eventually.
Yeah, I will go in. He'll go into there.
That guy could run away if he really wants to.
Oh, God, no. Why would he
He's
ever
actually
do
pushing them
that?
further and further back towards the rest of Gondor.
Well,
right
this is the board
Yeah,
edge. If I can
yeah.
push them out of that,
It's like Blood Bowl. They're going to the crowd.
Yeah, they're going to
and
the crowd
get stamped on.
then some
Yes.
orcs will throw them back in as dead husks.
Gothmog's riding around the outside on his wild.
Right, go on then. Bring it, Mr. Man.
I've got no movement because effectively these guys are all moving
Well,
into combat. So
Damrod just moved in and
Yeah,
that's
he
it.
just moved
And
this guy's going to take a shot in the shoot phase. then?
yeah, I mean, why would he not?
So looking for 3s. Hit.
It's a
on
hit.
5 on the 6.
Oh, fine. So close. So close.
Straight into combat. You get to decide the priority there.
I'm going to start with Turtle.
Okay. Turtle boy. 2 dice from me. Getting 4's highest. 4. I win on the fight value.
No.
Looking for 6s.
Get one.
Pinned
Which
to
is the
ground.
win.
It is the win, but we'll fight to see
Oh, yeah,
the
it's-
brutality of this.
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. Well, why would
Yeah.
you not?
'Cause
Right.
If you manage to take me down, if you manage to take all of my guys out, it could be a draw. If you take out enough guys. don't think you
I
can.
can't. The best I can do is 3.
Oh
so,
no! If you take out 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, you've got
Yeah,
too many ranges.
you've got 4 left. Yeah.
yeah.
So I needed one last turn and I just didn't get him.
2 versus 1 there.
2 versus 1 though. Yep.
So I get a 1.
Oh, I
3.
win on a 3. A mighty, mighty 3.
Forced to take him out of action. Which you do.
I finally do.
The brutality.
Where was that?
Yeah.
Several turns earlier.
Where were you when Gondor called for aid?
1-on-1 here.
1-on-1. Get a 2 highest. Get a 1. Wins out in that fight.
Oh, go on then. Kill him.
For 6s.
No.
No, nothing there.
And a 2-on-1 with your hero,
Yeah,
Damrod.
So Damrod and the wonderful Gerry fellow
Yeah, you win.
gets that. So my normal guy is doing it on 6s.
Yes.
And Damrod is going to be doing it on 5s.
Okay.
We're going to try and give this to Damrod on a 5.
Okay.
Which he doesn't do. Does his mate do it on a 6?
No.
Unfortunately not. But yes, that's the end of it. The ambush has succeeded. We managed to take out enough of orcs that are sort of streaming into the city, trying to take the rest of it.
It's a hell of a cost, though.
It really is. Yeah.
I mean,
it takes a lot to train a bloody Ranger of Gondor.
Whereas these guys, they're 10 a penny.
Yeah, 10 a penny. Grow them.
Yeah, yeah.
Back on the battlefield.
And tell you what, there's a load of orphans back home who are now going to require some form of vengeance and a job, to put terrible meat halfling stew on the table.
But yeah, that's the end of the ambush scenario. You can see there. Pretty killy in the end.
Yeah, very killy. Unfortunately, my dice they lived up to my reputation of being just the worst in the world ever.
Yes.
And hey ho, these are the way things go. Orcs. I mean, the fact that I had more and the fact I had more attempts should have helped balance out my terrible luck, but not this turn. Next time, though, Gadget. Next time. Hopefully, we'll get some more games for Middle-earth on the table soon. Let us know what you think below, folks. And if you have any suggestions of how my dice could be improved, 180 degrees and 20 minutes in an oven isn't working for me. Let me know below. Until next time, bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.